Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning face, welcome back, soul family. It's really good to see you. Now, get your teas, get your drinks, get yourself comfortable. You know how my reads go. My readings are collective, they are timeless, which means I pick up on past, present and future energy, and collective just means that I'm picking up also on a lot of different energies. If something doesn't resonate for you, it's okay. It means it will resonate for someone else. I will get my legal disclaimers out of the way so we can get on with this reading. Anything that comes up in the areas of law, in the areas of finance, physical health, mental health, please know that I am not a professional, and I will always encourage those. If that actually really resonates for you, if it's picking up on your story within the courts or, you know, health or whatever that may be, please make sure that you are advising or getting advice from somebody in those areas who is professional and qualified before taking any advice from me or any advice from any tarot reader, really. Please use your discernment and your common sense when listening to tarot. What else was going to say? If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I'm picking up on energies. It's really up to you whether or not you assign a gender. You don't have to, okay? You can leave it as it is, swap the genders around, throw them out the window altogether. It is your story. Just don't make the story fit if it doesn't, okay? Right. They're all mixed up. Okay, interesting. Mixed up today. I hope everyone is doing well today. Now let's see what would like to come out. What would like to come out? They're all mixed up again. Tempting offer has a high price and ancient wisdom. Carnivorous flower fairy, lady with the Bosch egg. There is some sort of information that's coming forward that may be getting muddled through the wire, so to speak. Someone is trying to tell you, or trying to tell someone in the collective, that something is coming forward that is going to look like it's going to be really tempting, and you're being told to be more wise in whether you choose this or not. Whether you choose this or not. Magical space clearing time has come out. There is some sort of energy then around someone that needs to be cleansed away. Knowledge. I keep hearing knowledge. Be your true self. Yeah, there's someone here who's being a fake. Power of 3. People are working together. Love is strange. This may be almost like a second part of the reading that I'd done before. I've been told no, but it seems to have a sense of familiarity, because the last reading I did was talking about a binding spell that had been done between two people by a third party. Not to bind them together, to bind them all. It was almost like to bind one to that person who's the third party, and then to do something to the other person's health. Someone is definitely being told they need to cleanse away some sort of tempting offer. The power of 3 and be your true self. This could be your root chakra as well. Looking at your root chakra and your heart space. They are really going for it. From death comes rebirth. Someone may want to call on Kali. Now we've had the numbers 3-1 and 1-3 come out. Someone could be 31. At the age of 13, something very important could have happened. There may have been an ending of something to rebirth something new. Now that can be anything from moving home, moving states, moving cities, moving countries. It could have been something that happened that fragmented the soul, as in, you know, trauma. It could have been something beautiful, but I'm getting that it was a very big transformation with I am Kali being here from death comes rebirth. And if that is so, then this may be a reminder for someone to look back at when you were 13. What is it that you went through? What is it that you learned? What is it that you experienced? Because this may actually be what is needed to cleanse away whatever this tempting offer is that has a high price. Because that 38 condenses down to an 11. This is about our thought processes and being very aware of the energy around us, of the people around us, and not in a way of being paranoid or being, you know, in fear. Just being aware. You know, when somebody is offering something, is it too good to be true? And when I say is it too good to be true, I'm not saying, you know, when you're expecting the other shoe to drop because it has all the other times. No, reading it for what it is. Okay. Kali is definitely here for someone, or there is an energy very much like Kali that's here. A powerful energy shift. Whatever this is needs to be cleansed away, because it is not going to, it's going to block someone, or it may have already blocked someone. You miss someone. This could be someone from the past. This definitely could be energy from the past. That's why I was getting that this message was a bit muddled. Like it's like when you're a kid, when you're really little and you want to talk to your best friend who lives next door. So you have a cup with a string and they have a cup as well and it's attached to that string and you're talking to each other, hello, and you can kind of hear what they're saying. You can't really hear what they're saying, but you're like, yeah, I've got a telephone. That's the energy that's coming through here. That there is definitely wisdom that's coming through from ancestors, ancient wisdom, but it's not that it's being blocked, it's not being heard properly. Something needs to be cleansed around someone so that they can hear their ancestors better, especially about whatever this is that's coming up. Top one, no. Let me see. Calm amidst the chaos. Oh, so someone's sending some hungry energy here. They're sending some sort of storm water. Calm amidst the chaos. They want someone to be stressed out. And I just got the song by 21 Pilots in my head, Stress Out. I actually really like that song, and I heard it last week actually. There is definitely, it's something to do with family. Why am I getting family issues? Or there's someone in the background that is, it's like they're trying to catfish someone here into tempting them into an offer that's really got a bad price to it, not a high price. Time for a treat. And please don't lose hope. Yes, who is this? Aloha healing. It's definitely something that will bring in healing, but at the same time, it is it's this energy of trying to get someone upset or sad or angry, or they're trying to mess up a relationship that you may have with a family member or you may have with the family that you have created. Be that friends, be that your next door neighbours. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see. Okay. Now, let me pop these on the side. I want to know more about this. This is somebody that you've walked away from. This may be someone that you have walked away from, or whatever this offer is. It's going to be very tempting. It may remind you of someone that you've walked away from, or someone in the collective has walked away from. Who has to do with money, but it's to do with loss or failure. Low self-esteem, greed, discord, waste, poverty, stupidity, and poor judgment. And then you also have 10 figures or more, and you deserve the finer things, but it's upside down. This is like an investment of some sort. Now that can be a romantic investment, that can be a business investment, or that can be a friendship investment. But there is definitely this is almost like a forewarning. Watch out, because otherwise you're gonna lose something. What's this poor judgment about? Look, the law of abundance is working in your favor. So why did we get Who coming out in upside down? Because I feel like this message is muddled. Why is it muddled? For what reason is it muddled? Money wounds. So there's polar opposite energies coming through. There is someone pushing their energy into someone's energy here. And you've got waitress, and the waitress came up upside down. So this is dominance. This is about dominance. Someone is trying to tap into someone's second house. Their income, finances, the way that you perceive finances. Who is this? Who is this that's doing this? Who is it? Right. What came out? Second house, Taurus. Now you've got law of attraction. This is in the upright though. So this is more confirmation of doing this to somebody's second house. You could be a Taurus, or you could have a lot of Taurus in your birth chart. This could literally be a Taurus who is in very volatile energy. Very volatile energy. They're trying to tap into someone's manifesting techniques or energy. The law of attraction, promotions, increase in income, big payout, material wealth, balanced moral values, reliable, grounded, luxury possessions, progression in job, strong work ethics, money gifted to you, inheritance and daily routines. Okay. So there is about to be a big win for someone. And I know that this has come up in tarot quite a lot, and not just on my channel, on many channels, saying you're going to have a blessing, money's coming in. But it's because time isn't linear, and what we pick up on can be something that's happening in a year's time or something that's happening next week. And it's really up to you how you either see that as a confirmation and clarity of what you already intuitively knew, or you go, nah, that doesn't resonate for me. But I do understand that there is this theme that keeps running, it keeps coming. So some people maybe are tired of hearing this. But there is someone watching you, taking notes, slander, gossip, envy, and stalker, cross-watcher. So this also could be something to do with, I heard for some people, if you have your own channel, and it doesn't have to be on YouTube, but just on social media, they're trying to slow down some sort of viewing. So if you're getting paid per view, they're trying to cut down how many people watch you. There's something to do with money wounds, and I feel like someone here has healed their money wounds. But this coming out in reverse, I don't know if this person is actually projecting their own money wounds. And I've still got that song by 21 Pilots stuck in my head. I'm going to place it underneath, just in case anyone has a message that comes through for them. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when mama sang. I can't remember it. Now we're stressed out. And we can turn back time. Unexpected is on its side. What does that mean? To the good old days. Okay, yeah. There is definitely somebody who is watching. They've got a VPN on, or they put incognito on when they're on YouTube, and they're watching to see either your views or how many readings you're taking in, if you're getting customers, because that 10 figures or more. So they want to offer 10 figures or more. But they're blocked, trying to reach out. They want to talk to you, untrustworthy. If you have, let's say, for example, on YouTube, if somebody is feisty or is being rude or is just leaving, trolling kind of comments, you can hide them from the channel, which means that they can still watch the video, but they can't comment. They're not part of the community. And I've had to do that to many people. You can still watch, you can still learn and still, improve on yourself. And there may be messages that come through from the divine for you. But if you can't play at the sandpit with all the other children nicely without rubbing sand in their eyes, you get to go in the corner and you can watch them from over there. So there's something about this as well, this person watching, but they're either watching on a fake profile or they're watching and they can't communicate. Now you've got candle magic and it's upside down. So this person was trying to see whether some sort of spell work was working, and they think they're being really sneaky by having a VPN. But spirit knows better, and you've got human resources and it's on its side. There's something here about complaints as well. They were trying to complain. And either you were already aware that somebody was trying to mess in your energy, so it's not really that unexpected. And human resources on the side. Yeah, they keep pushing. Okay. So they keep pushing to see whether or not this came out in my last reading, even though it said it's not a continuation. It was about trying to get someone fired. Now, they've been burning petitions, runes and symbols, working with deities, fae, salt circles, black candle, return to sender. They may have tried to do a return to sender to someone. As above, so below, intent is keep it. It's upside down. So either it's not working. So they were trying to get, because I put it next to human resources, they were trying to sway the judgment of whoever it is when you report someone on social media, depending on what platform that is, to sway that person's judgment of coming down harshly on someone here, even if they haven't done anything, okay? And you've got 6 to 9 months time upside down and then big change. So they may have been trying to block something from coming in for you as well when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your work and income. And when it comes to changing, especially with 10 figures coming out, when it comes to your paycheck or your, how much you usually get paid, it's going to go up by 10 figures or more. And this person is watching to see whether or not they can fob you off with some sort of fake investment. That's what came out at the start, right? Fake investment. And you've got co-create by taking part. 3 things you are grateful for. Gratitude creates abundance. A lot has come out about money, the second house, and abundance. And then you've got inheritance. Look, you've got inheritance coming up. And it says, lost the battle, not the war, don't give up yet. And then healing crystals. In the next 4 weeks. What's happening in the next 4 weeks? What is happening in the next 4 weeks? Let's find out, shall we? They were definitely trying to delay something for you as well. What were they trying to delay? Payout. They were trying to delay a payout, but you're too protected. You're way too protected. Archangel Michael might be guiding this reading, but then I've got a lot of pink coming up. So this is either the angel of love, Kuan Yin, or you're being asked to look at your heart center or to center yourself when you're thinking about whoever this is, especially if this is connecting in a personal way. Because midlife crisis keeps coming up upside down. Someone may be hiding a midlife crisis. And I'm not saying that you're having one, but there is somebody in the background who is trying to mess with somebody's brand, I'm hearing. Their brand, their money, promotions. And also they're trying to trigger some sort of money wound in someone here. And you've got Manas coming up in reverse. Manas is about humanity. It's about connection. For me it is anyway, because I haven't wrote the bright stave or the murk stave on there. With it coming up in reverse, this is somebody who, I don't know if they have their own YouTube channel or if they have their own social media network. They communicate somehow on social media. There's money that is protected, okay? Payout, money's owed, wealth, making bank, money for life. And Archangel Michael, it's protected. And they've been trying to take this. They're trying to figure out how whatever they're sending is not rendering the results that they were expecting. What else do I need to know? What's this one? Yeah, look. Pay to have readings on you. Mystic knows who you are and how powerful you are. Divination in play. But it's upside down because this has been blocked. This has literally been blocked. And look, block came out, but it's upside down. They're trying to take away some sort of block. Secret Society came out and it says don't sign. Don't sign. So whatever offer's coming up with 10 figures or more, you're being told not to sign this because this is fake. You've got student underneath and new offer upside down. Yeah, don't take this. And then stability comes from growth upside down. Don't take this offer. Or at least please use your intuition when things like this come forward. Because student is to do with Aquarius, where it is for me anyway. This is about studying. This is also the 3 of Wands. So this is, yeah, this is why this energy's come through muddled. Because they don't want this message getting out. They don't want this message getting out. Interessant, huh? Interessant. And there is something here about offering either way more than what that promotion is worth, or kind of like lowballing it so that you negotiate in some way, or someone here negotiates and gets to a 10 figure or more, and then you feel like, oh my gosh, now I can really get all the finer things in life that I've wanted. But this is a tempting offer for a reason. What's going to happen if you do? Because I do feel like there's some sort of invasive energy here trying to stop it from coming in, is what I'm hearing, or stop this message from coming in. Let me just burn another cone. This is amber for everyone that wants to know. And I've still got the 21 Pilots song in my head. Someone wants to turn back time to the good old days. Something about being taken care of like a child. Someone here wants to be taken care of like a child. It may be also there's someone here that feels intimidated that I don't know if this is someone like an ex or something like that, but I do get that this is someone that you may have either grown up with or you shared. Someone here shared a lot of memories with this person, good, bad, or ugly. And there is a want from this person to bring back someone who was disempowered, or someone who was a yes man, yes woman, yes he, she, they. You know, they'd say jump and you'd say how high. And they embodied the Empress energy of walking away from that, of pouring into themselves. This person doesn't like it at all. I was getting family at the start of this. This isn't really giving me romantic partner so much. It's giving me more someone from your past, from your teen years, or it could be like a sister, a brother that you don't speak to anymore. It could be a cousin or an auntie, or it literally could be that person that you hung around with when you were 15, you know, and there was always that pick-me energy that came from them. That's what I'm getting. I don't know if I rang this or not, so I'm going to ring it again just in case, okay? I feel like there needs to be extra cleansing. Someone needs to do extra cleansing, and that came out in my last reading as well. Where would you like me to go? Okay. Wish I could turn back time to the good old days. I've got so many cards on here, and they're stacked so close to each other. I'm surprised they don't all fall on the floor. that, do you know what? That on its own gave me a download that there are so many energies around you, like protective energies around someone here, that it's almost like stacked on top of each other like this. And when they're trying to get through, whatever it is that they're sending, trying to get through, it's literally like coming up against a wall. Because they've got to get through all of that, not just one energy, not just two energy, but however many. And I'm hearing like for someone, if you pray or you work with Archangel Michael, you're getting the entire legion that comes with Archangel Michael, all of the angels that work with him as well. Fated to suffer. Someone is definitely trying to do, this is really giving me like Snow White or Sleeping Beauty or something like that, without a doubt. Now I want to shuffle these lovely ones into there as well. Wish I could turn back time to the good old days. Okay, someone's very stressed out about money. Money specifically. Why? And you've got alchemy in reverse because someone's not healing. You've got number 8, which is a strength card. So this could be a Leo, or this could be, again, it could be family. You could share a child with this person, or you knew this person when you were a child. Alchemy. And the thing is as well, this is family because you've got a lot of orange here for sacral chakra. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allows the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. And what did we start off with up here? Ancient knowledge. There's something here that this person wants that you have. And this is to do with the law of abundance, but it's not just the law of abundance, because it's my personal belief. It's not fact, it's my personal belief that if you want to manifest something into your life that is lacking, you first have to heal the wound of lack. Okay, so if you feel like you don't have enough money in your account, you first have to heal that relationship you have with money that makes you feel like you are in lack. And I know that I'm saying makes you feel because sometimes we are in lack. Sometimes, we look in our bank account and we've got hardly anything in there. But then we have to look at the energy around us. What is it that we are pouring out into the universe that's coming back threefold? Because I have been there. And I'm still working on my finances, but I've been there where I've had to use food banks because they just didn't have enough money at all. And it was literally either paying electric or it was eating. And at the time I was taking care of my ex-fiance's child as well. So I get it. But this person here, I feel like this person feels entitled to whatever it is that you are manifesting into your life, whatever it is that you're working on, be that on yourself or a project. There is definitely an opportunity coming here for someone here to grow, to auspiciously grow, and not just grow as a person, but grow financially. This is a sister, a brother, a cousin, an auntie, something along those lines that feels that because you are blood relatives, that they are entitled to whatever it is that's coming in for you, and they're trying to change your vibration so that you don't receive this, or that when you receive it you don't get it fully, they get it in some way. It's got some petty energy coming through as well. It's almost like if I can't have it, then no one can have it. They're not realizing that alchemy is to do with magic, but it's also to do with how you heal yourself, how you take trauma and volatile experiences and how we work through that in our own time at our own pace, but how we slowly heal from that by kind of surrendering a little bit to that pain. And it doesn't mean allowing it to engulf you and then there's nothing but darkness, but being able to gently gaze into the abyss of what it was that hurt and going, that's enough for today. But I've looked at it, I've recognized it, I've said hello to it, and I've seen its face. And then being able to work alongside. It's not about rushing and healing it really quickly so that it's gone. It's being able to live and work alongside whatever it was that hurt us in the first place, whether that's in present or in past or when we were a child. And as soon as we do that, when we start to surrender to that and going, okay, this is the pace that I'm at, and this is what I can find gratitude for along the way, that's pure alchemy. That's when we start manifesting in the things that we thought we were lacking. Because then when we're like, I'm 3 things that I'm thankful for, even though I have to go to a food bank, Then you find out people coming towards you, wanting to give you food, wanting to give you the things that you thought you were lacking, whatever that may be. And it changes. And that's why this ancient wisdom that's coming in, this is like light codes or specific information that's like access codes for someone to level up. There's a massive level up. This money that's coming in the 3D, whether that comes through a collaboration or a promotion, or whether it's an inheritance, because we had inheritance come out as well. However this comes towards someone, I heard it's multifaceted. It's going to come in more than one way, and it's going to be expected and unexpected. And that's why we have this on its side. Because money, to me, the mantra that I use, and I use it daily, is money is an unlimited resource that is both expected. Why can't I speak today? Money is an unlimited resource that is always flowing to me in expected and unexpected ways. I've got there in the end, right? And this is almost like this is a blessing because someone's healed something within themselves that hurt, and you have an ancestor, or you have a family line of, I don't know, I keep hearing congratulations and well done. And there is a family member here on earth who's still alive, who could be a Taurus, who is just really greedy, that wants this. They want it so badly. They don't care if it puts you in prison or it puts you in a grave, or if it does that to them. They literally are going to try and tempt someone here with some sort of investment, but it isn't for you. And I want to know what the investment is, because we had alchemy and this one come out. I want to know. Look at this, a mess. I feel like there's a lot of information that needs to come to someone, but it's going to come in drips and drabs. And then I heard, are you ready? Because then it's going to be a snowball, and this is all going to come towards someone. Synergy. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. Now that's upside down. This is why I was getting this muddled energy at the start. It was like there was way too many, it's like half sentences. It's like having a thought in your head. And you know, you go downstairs and you're like, I need to go into that room because I'm going to get A, B, and C. And then you go down the stairs, and as you're going down the stairs, you forget what it is that you're going for. You're like, for Pete's sake. And then you have to walk all the way up again. And then you remember, that's the energy. It's very, very scattered. And I do not feel like this is the spell work. They may have been trying to do a confusion spell. This is more what's happening with this family member. Someone here is very confused or very scattered, or almost like frustration and panic at the same time, because they were trying to take away someone's confidence, I heard, and they've done it to themselves. They were trying to bring in some sort of, like it says on here, someone not being calm in the chaos, someone being stressed out, and it's literally been sent back towards them. Tell me more about this. What do we need to know about this, please and thank you? Okay. Oh yeah, someone's regretting this now. They're regretting this now. Look. Totally ungrounded, really stressed out about this. And you've got the Magician in the Mirror, and then you've got 7th house. Balance cooperation in your partners, because something is definitely coming in for someone here when it comes to money, a job, and a contract. And you've got nothing will come of this situation. And this came up in my past reading, where I had 2 candles. And one candle was smaller than the other, like thinner and smaller in girth, and the other one was a little bit larger. And the one on, let's say the one that I'm pointing at now, it was working its butt off. And I was trying to read the candle wax as it fell. And it had kind of stuck itself to the bigger one, but only at the top. And it was trying its hardest, its little butt's hardest, to wrap itself around the other one. And it couldn't do it. And it put itself out. And even though it was smaller and thinner, it put itself out. And the other one carried on burning and carried on burning and carried on burning. And the energy and essence that I'm getting from this is that whoever this is that is trying to pull the wool over someone's eyes. They're working their butt off to do so. They're really scratching their head and kind of having to go back to the drawing board and go, right, so how can we do this? Can we go this way? Can we go that way? I feel that they're not realising, or that maybe they are, that someone here is very tapped into the divine. Someone is, I'm surprised that card didn't come out for the wing seer. You see clearly. Don't let your pride get in your way. And it's upside down. So that may have been something that they were trying to play on. No, they're having to swallow their pride. They're having to swallow their pride. If they want something to work for them, spell-wise, they need to swallow their pride on something, but they're too wounded when it comes to finances and money. Because I had to ask for help. Either you or someone in the collective is very good at reading other people, be that their energy, be that their micro facial expressions, because we all have those. We all have that resting kind of, not resting bee face, but we all have a resting face that when we are confronted with anything, be it something scary, a person that we don't like or a person that we do like, we have micro expressions that give it away to those who are very astute in looking for those things. Those are the types of things that, let's say, for example, the police look for when they're interviewing someone. Is someone scratching their neck every time they say no? So on and so forth. Someone here is very good at reading other people. And they're aware of this. They're very, very aware of this. Magician in the Mirror is also about smoke and mirrors. They tried. They've been trying to put up some sort of pretense or some sort of glamour magic or something along those lines of being a balanced, I heard contender. And it's reminding me of a program that we had over here in the UK called Hustlers or Hustle. And it was a group of people that would, they'd find their target, someone who's very wealthy, find out what it is that they're really interested in, and they'd pretend to be a firm, or they'd pretend to be a company that was, really into the market and blah, 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 blah. And they'd have someone who would be like the hacker who would do fake profiles and blah, 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 blah. And they'd pretend to be businessmen and women and he, she, theys, just to fleece them of money. And that's what I'm getting here. Someone here is like brushing up their boots or their office shoes and looking for a good suit. And they want to come in and they really want to catfish someone here. But there is a lot of frustration because they know that the magic isn't working. It's supposed to blind someone's third eye. They want someone here imbalanced, but the law of abundance is still working in your favor. This is why they were bringing in money wounds. Brazen. They feel like someone's being brazen. Work through your fears. Strategy. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Keep your involvement hidden. An unexpected change. They didn't expect someone here to heal through some sort of wound. This is the reason why the candle magic didn't work. Because someone here is a true alchemist. This ancient wisdom that's being passed down is being passed down to you for a reason. Look at this. And the thing is as well, is someone here is really frustrated that whoever it is that they're sending this magic to, whoever it is that they're sending these money wounds or blah, blah, blah to, doesn't even have a strategy of how they heal. They just heal. And I'm not saying, oh my gosh, whoever you are in the collective, you are the chosen one and you are an angel. No, you're a human being who has taken time to be emotionally aware of yourself and emotionally and even spiritually aware of when the energy is yours and when the energy isn't yours. And just has invested in yourself and invested in getting to know thyself and your I am presence. And they see this as being really brazen. Like really brazen. How can this person not have a strategy? How is it that they don't need to send spell work and this and that and they're fine? And they just work through their fears. They literally just work through their fears. What is this? I'm getting a lot of downloads through quotes, and it's reminding me of the character Kelly from The Office when she starts dating oh my gosh, what is his name? The African American dude from the warehouse. And he is just very direct and he just says how he feels. And she's like, oh my gosh, who does that? What kind of game is he playing where, you just speak your emotions, you actually say what's on your mind? That's the energy that's coming through. They're like, what the feck? Whoever this is used to playing cat and mouse or playing emotional manipulative games with others. And they're used to other people doing the same thing to them. And someone here is just not doing it. They're not playing the same game. This Uranus, this is, and the thing is, unexpected came out as well. An unusual example of a different way of looking at an unexpected change. Maybe in someone's past they did. Maybe in someone's past they were like, yeah, you want drama? I'll give you drama. You know, maybe someone was like, catch me outside. Let's go. And they've changed because, you know, everyone evolves, everyone expands, and everyone changes. And there's no shame in going, well, the person in the past would have put hands on someone, and now I give it up to God, or I give it up to my guides, or I just return it. It's not my, you know, I'm not interested. Seeking oneness with all there is. Keep your involvement hidden. They want to know what energy you're working with, because I don't feel like they are 100% sold that you aren't working with some sort of low vibrational energy. This is why they keep doing the same tactics. They keep sending the same kind of energy. And it's also because they are at the moment very limited in their view of the esoteric, if that makes sense. And I actually put a candle for each. One for kind of the energy that we're burning away and the energy that we want to keep. And this is the energy that we're burning away. And these were both lit at the same time. They were both the same size. And you can already see that one is lower. They're having to work twice as hard. Blinded to the pain. So there was something they were doing for a while that was supposed to keep someone here blinded to the pain. But somebody made a decision to heal themselves. Yeah, look, somebody made a decision to learn or teach, to be positive about, and to grow and expand. Someone made that decision and poured into themselves, and it says conclusions are within reach, which is more or less going, well, it's a spiritual quest or it's a spiritual journey. I don't need to know all the answers. I just need to be present with myself and present with my I am presence and with, you know, divine source. And that is good enough. And that's why they don't understand. How have you not got a strategy? Why do you not have an A, B, and C that you do as your kind of game plan? Because you're doing it from the heart. So rather than there having to be a result at the end, it's not. It's just given up with love, or it's given up to your angels, or it's grounded and you get on with your day. And this specifically, there is a Taurus here who cannot deal with this. Sagittarius, your highest ideals, the rules of get it out into the world, Anne. Exactly. Your highest ideals. That is what's bringing in all of this finance for someone, all of this Jupiter energy. The garden and the gate. The garden and your gate. That is kind of the energy of, if you're ready, open the door and go. There's a new beginning coming in for someone here. And this is where they're trying to mess up someone's money, self-sabotage. And then you've also got, you are very close to achieving your goals. This is what they're trying to stop. And I heard, if you're going to go on that spending spree, make sure that you have enough money for the rest of the month. That's not saying that you shouldn't treat yourself, but make sure you're not overspending. The sun has come up upside down. So what is this unexpected blank? Hold your vision. There's something that was unexpected when it came to your healing, a time of healing and intuition. There may have been, I don't know if there was a tower for someone else in your life that was close to you. Or there was a tower for someone here that was very unexpected, but it wasn't the collective. And if it was supposed to sabotage something. And it hasn't. It literally hasn't. These candles are going mental. Can we just put you over here? All right. Then you've got intuition coming out. There's a lot of purple. There's been a lot of spell work trying to attach to someone's third eye, especially their crown and their third eye. I heard their throat a bit as well. Sekhmet, wounded healer. And someone has a big protector around them. But I keep hearing your money is protected. Your money is protected. When is this money coming in? Can we find out when this money is coming in? In the near future, that's very vague. Improving health. Your health is important in this. In the near future, but it's connected to your health. Now, your health doesn't have to be your physical health. It can, for those who it resonates with. It can also be your relationship with money. But I'm not getting that someone has massive money wounds here. Listen to your intuition keeps coming out. Okay. Tell us about... Oh, what happened there? Look for a sign. And then it went to hit these candles. So for someone here, it's to do with the way that candles move, the flame moves. It could be to do with actual candles or different color candles. If you're asking questions and then you're seeing signs everywhere of candles, or I will light the way, that's what you need to be looking for. Anything else, please? Thank you. Within the next few months. So there's money coming in within the next few months, but look out for signs, especially if you go through some sort of tower here. Your intuition. This is the tower. This is to do with tempting offer has a high price. You're being told to use your intuition as you go through this unexpected change. This could be coming through in the near future. And it says improving your health. So there may be a need for someone here to stop smoking or stop drinking, or it could literally just be the devil card of those habitual thoughts that we have that are from a past timeline where we tell ourselves we're not good enough, or I'll never get this, or it's too expensive, because that comes into money wounds. And that also is, you've got to remember that the law of abundance is working for you in whatever field of vibration you are putting it out in, which means that if you're saying that you will never get something, the universe is going to match with that and it won't bring it in. Okay, so you've got the next couple of months, you're being told to really focus on yourself, and anything that you feel intuitively when it comes to money wounds or when it comes to the law of abundance that you need to kind of like, I don't know, just readjust a little bit. Helpful people is also coming out, and no need to worry. How awesome is that? And not the right time. You're being told not to worry about anything to do with your finances, because if you are struggling, you won't be struggling soon. You won't be struggling soon, but improving health is really important, because also it's the chalice, which is Archangel Gabriel's. And Archangel Gabriel is the Archangel of Dreamtime, water and emotion. So this is also emotional health. But there are helpful people around you that are going to come into your life, so you don't need to worry, okay? Oh, that is awesome. I may leave that there. As I said, that was 4141. I don't think I need to get any more out. I really want to get out, actually. I'm going to read this. It's a new deck. And the deck is Herbal Astrology. Herbal Astrology. I saw it in like a spiritual shop when I went to buy some candles. And I haven't bought myself a deck in a while. So I thought, why not? So let's see what wants to come out as our last message. Let's see. Let me do you over there. One more. Can we get one card just for advice for the next few months? Oh, lemon balm, dragon's blood, and I can never say this, ayahuasca, which is rebirth. There's too many cards here. Okay, that's interesting, because the other one I can also not say is psilocybin. I will show you. So these two are very much to do with rebirth and commune. So these are to do with going on a journey. And we already had a card coming out about rebirth. I'm sure we did. That may have been my last reading. So I feel like this actually is a connection to this, the other reading that I did. I'm going to pop those ones over there. But you've got dragon's blood, which is anima mundi, and lemon balm nature, or nurture, excuse me, nature, nurture. I'm going to read these two. Lemon balm. What number are you? 52. There are so many cards here. Did we get there? 50. 50. Let's keep going. 51. Dragon's blood. Upright. This looks at oneness, merging with the divine, access to the world soul, occult knowledge, initiation, universal donor, entry into the great void, also known as sangre de drago or sangre de grado. Okay. In Amazonia and South America, this plant has a long history of indigenous use in the rainforest. The sap itself looks just like blood, la sangre, and it was often painted on wounds to promote healing and seal them to prevent infection, as well as taken internally to prevent or stop internal bleeding. Indigenous peoples have used it in a myriad of ways, externally for wounds, fractures, hemorrhoids and skin disorders, internally for acid reflux, ulcers and colitis, and as an antiviral. This crucial and life-saving medicine was and still is a staple for thousands of tribal peoples. Physically, dragon's blood is the epitome of Plutonian and Scorpionic energy. As both archetypes rule the symbol of blood, shamans have used dragon's blood in spell work, rituals of protection, purification, and consecration. In Christian art, the dragon was symbolic of evil and sin, yet many other traditions hold that serpent deities like dragons are benevolent, sharp-eyed dwellers that hold the mystery of the great void. Now I don't think I'm going to read this lemon balm one as well, but lemon balm is very much for calming, and it does say on there for nurture. I find it interesting that we have nurture over here, and this one is talking about taking care of yourself and how dragon's blood is actually used to cleanse and to heal. And I feel like within the next few months, this is what you're being asked to do. Look for signs as you go through your healing journey and continue to pour within yourself when it comes to improving your health. For someone here, it is specifically their gut health. And if you haven't spoken to your doctor and that really resonates with you, go and speak to your doctor about a nutritionalist. I don't know why that came through, but someone needs to hear that. And look, again, in the last reading, it did the same thing. That one is burning a lot quicker than the other one. And look how big that flame is there. This is to do with someone's intuition as well. As your health gets better, whether that's in your physical health, mental health, or financial health, so will your intuition. The last bit for guidance says, dragons are ancient guardians of Earth, symbolizing hidden knowledge. That is the third time we've heard about hidden knowledge and auspicious powers of supernatural origin. Dragons are etheric beings that inhabit the deepest pockets of the ethers and have dominion over the four elements. Dragon's blood core oozes blood, representing the collective blood, the blood of nature, and serving as a gateway to the anima mundi, the world soul. As you enter the all-seeing portal of the great void, don't shy away from its vastness. Embrace it as you are undergoing this great initiation. Within this awakening, you will discover the unique pattern you contribute to the great tapestry of life. So this for someone here is a spiritual awakening. As this is happening, I know that this, it started off with a lot of drama going on over here with someone really trying to get into poking at someone's money wounds, or trying to create money wounds, or trying to bring, I'm also trying to bring something up from childhood. Because I was getting that this isn't an ex. This isn't like an ex-partner or an ex-husband, wife, he, she, they. This is family. This is family, or people that remind you of family wounds. And they're trying to tap into how you heal this ancient knowledge that's being passed down, because we have heard the word ancient knowledge now 3 times in this card, in the card that was actually saying ancient wisdom, lady with the Bosch egg, and alchemy also talks about ancient wisdom. This is all to do with some sort of, I'm getting some sort of shamanic healing journey for someone here, or something along those lines. You are very protected as you go through this. Your second house is very protected as you go through this. And the money that's coming towards you is very protected. And I've said this before, when people try to block blessings, all they do is delay them. They just delay them. They don't stop them. And if they are delaying them, it's for a reason. This next few months is very important for someone here. Very important. I think that's the last of it. Is there any more? No, that's it. I will just say the first couple of words of lemon balm, okay? And it is nurture, earth mother, access to the ways of the earth, planetary guardian, balance of feelings and emotions, and nurturance. Who is calling me? Oh, some random number. So again, this is talking about the earth and also to do with planetary guardians. And we were just talking about dragons. Someone may have a dragon around them. They may have a dragon guardian, or there is a massive god. Do you know what? I feel like there's going to be a guardian that emerges at the end of these next couple of months when it comes to this expansion of self. Who keeps calling me? But this expansion of self, this isn't just about, your finances getting bigger. That is like a byproduct of this happening. This is an energetic level up in all areas of someone's life here. I'm going to leave it there. That's fantastic. I'm going to leave it there. If that resonated with you, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell if you are new and you'd like to see when I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here and for being awesome. Thank you for your subscribes. Thank you for your comments and your, and your emails. Please know that if you are waiting to hear from me for a reading, please make sure that you are sending me prompt emails, and just keep sending me prompt emails, because I get so many people coming through that I don't want to have anyone, slip through the cracks. Know that I'm only offering at the moment 15-minute readings. That's 5-minute readings at 55 sterling pounds. And that is an exchange rate into American US dollars of $70. If you wish to have a longer reading, I'm not providing that at the moment. You can buy as many 15-minute readings as you want. You will not be provided, though, with, let's say if you buy 4, you may not get them on the same day. There was something else I was going to say and I keep forgetting. Oh yes, I am at the moment raising funds for a dog and cat shelter in Sri Lanka. It is the only shelter in the west coast of Sri Lanka, and there are just so many street dogs and street cats because neutering is not a thing unless it's their personal pet. A lot of people in Sri Lanka, they use their animals. Those that they own are used as guard dogs. They're not dogs that really come into the home. They will feed street dogs with, a little bit of rice if they have it, but they will not be assessing their medical needs. They will not be sending them to the vet if they get hit by a car. And there is a beautiful soul called Connie who lives out in Sri Lanka, and she has for the last couple of decades been building on this shelter to just give them, if she can get them neutered, even better, because it controls the population, giving them medication, getting them to the vet hospital, which is miles inland, but it all costs money, and they don't have toys. They don't, they're at full capacity at the moment. Anything that you can donate, even if it's only $1, £5, £100, whatever you can afford, will make the world of good and the world of difference to all of those animals over there. They also have they sponsor families as well, so this money can go towards sponsoring families, teaching them about animal care, teaching them how to care and take in a dog so the dog has the home. Anyone that would like to do that, I have a GoFundMe page down below. We started off with the goal of trying to raise $400, and we have so far raised £2,365, which is amazing. I am trying to get it to 3,000. If we can get it to 3,000, that would be amazing, because the Sri Lankan rupee is doubled or tripled or quadrupled, I can't remember, in conversion from the US dollar or from the English pound. So it will go a lot further than it would if it was here. With that being said, please do not get scammed by anyone in the comment section pretending to be me. If they do not have the handle, thecove111, you're not talking to me. Please just block and report them, because there are a lot of scammers out there trying to hustle. Do not have the wool pulled over your eyes, please, my lovelies. And I will see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.